Hi y'all. Just got off work. As you know, I'm Lisa. Just got off at work as a therapist. This came up today, and I thought I'd share it with you. Um, just to, I'm going to do a craft later on, so you might not even be interested in this. But this is a story that my husband and I heard when we were in Salzburg, Austria, one of our favorite cities. We got to visit there several years ago. I just thought I'd share it with you because it's something that I've thought of a lot since we were in Austria, and I've shared it with lots of clients, and it kind of clicks a button with them, and maybe it will with you as well. So, anyhow, in Salzburg, you can look it up. There's pictures of it everywhere. It's the most beautiful city I've ever been to. There is a fortress high up on a mountain, and this fortress overlooks the city. And then there's a river that goes through the city. And at the back of the mountain, there's just like fields, and there's this little shack. And this shack stands by itself. And inside this shack, we didn't understand why that was all by itself. And this city that's so beautiful, why this weird little shack was there. Because this is an expensive city to live in, and this shack was not anything fancy. So we were on this tour for the Sound of Music, and we asked our bus driver, and he said, well, this is where in the olden days, this is where the executioner would live. And so, my ears kind of perked up. And he told the story, and so I want to share it with you. In old times, this is back in the time of castles and all that kind of stuff. People would do simple little things, and they would be punished, and they would be punished severely. Well, they would be taken to the dungeon down underneath this mountain where this fortress is. And inside that dungeon, they could be beaten, they could be kicked, they could be bitten, they could be whipped, they could be stretched, they could be tortured in all kinds of different ways. But they could not be killed. They could not be killed. If they were killed, the executioner would be killed as well. That's where the saying "the inch of your life" comes from, by the way. But anyhow, the man that was telling this story told us that whenever you did a crime, you knew how long you were going to be in the dungeon, and you knew that there would be an end to your suffering. You knew that there would be an end to your suffering. And so that period of time when you suffered from the day you went in until the day you came out could be very cruel, could be very intense, could be just, you could be so broken, so battered, irreparably harmed for the rest of your life. But there would be an end to that. And you would one day walk out, and you would be limping, maybe, you would be scarred, but you would be free again. Well, the word in modern language that we use to describe that period of suffering is the word meantime. And it was because in those days it was literally a mean time. So today, a lot of us go through mean times. I think of people, my son who's laying in a hospital bed, doing chemo, doesn't know whether he's going to live. We hope he's going to live, but we don't know. We think he will, but it's the hardest thing he's ever gone through. He's going through a mean time. I know parents who have children that are addicted to drugs, and they have had to kick them out of their houses, and they don't know where they are right at this moment. They are going through a mean time. So I don't know why I felt led to share this today, but I think that maybe somebody that will hear it might be going through some hard time and needed some encouragement that your time of suffering will be over, either here in this life or in the next. And it will be mean, and we may be battered and bruised and scarred forever, but our suffering will be over at some point. And I want to encourage you to endure and to stay strong and to look towards the end, because it will be over. And whatever you need, there's people that are out there that care for you, and to talk to them about your suffering, about your hard times, because we don't have to go through stuff alone. You might not need a therapist, but you have friends, you have people in your family that care for you. But talk about those mean times, because you don't have to go through it alone. Okay? So I'll be back later, hopefully, doing a crafting video. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I felt kind of led to share this. So thanks for joining me. Hope you got something out of it. If you did, just share it. I appreciate that. Y'all have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.